Canto 15. The Eternal Supernal. Lord Krishna spoke. From its roots above, seated in eternity, and branching below, is the ethereal Ch15 tree. The many hymns of the Vedas are but its leaves. He who knows this, the essence of Vedas, he perceives. Above and below, the cosmic tree's branches extend. In the material and supraphysical planes, they portend. Raised by nature's qualities and their derivative senses, roots of bonded actions, into the mortal world it dispenses. This inverted Ch15's form on earth is unconceivable. Neither beginning nor end nor foundation is perceivable. With the sharpest saber of detachment alone can one sever and escape from its roots that entangle the beings forever. Yearn for the one destination that is the goal supreme, from where you return not once more to the mortal realm. Seek refuge in the ancient, timeless, eternal, the beginning of every action, the source original. Bereft of pride and delusion, with a desireless detachment, embedded in the self, by conquering the fault of attachment, having surpassed the dualities of joy and sorrow for good, the enlightened ones progress towards the status of godhood. For it is there the timeless resplendent one comes to their sight, whose radiance is beyond the fire, the moon, or the sun's light. They return not after having journeyed the distance, for they reach the zenith of the status of my existence. All the bodies of the living manifest only from mind, for their soul is but a quantum of my energies divine. As a portion of me in nature begins to dwell, and powers their mind and the five senses as well. When the divine assumes the body mortal, for the entry of the six senses he creates the portal, and while leaving the body he takes them away like the fragrances dispersed by the wind on its way. Eyesight, touch, taste, smell and hearing, and the mind is utilized by the soul indwelling. All the objects of the mind and senses he embellishes, and their sensations he enjoys and relishes. But the deluded understand not his coming or going, nor do they perceive within themselves his staying. They know not that for all qualities he is the enjoyer. As this realization comes only to the eye of the knower, the indwelling self, they recognize and observe, and so the yogis and the saints strive to know and serve. But to the ignorant, this truth is not known, for beyond the material, they have never really grown. For the entire cosmos, it is I who am the light. Illumining the creation, I set the world alight. The sun, the moon and the fire, I verily ignite. Know all that is radiant to be only my might. Onto the earth I have descended, and into the material my spirit has thus extended. Know me to be Soma, the immortal Lord, and my ambrosia to the medicines and living I accord. Life's fire I have instilled and sustained, by which the physical body of every being is maintained, controlling the inhalation and exhalation of the life energy, the four types of foods I verily digest in synergy. In every heart that beats, I verily reside. Over every being's memory and knowledge, I preside. I am known by the Vedas, and am also their knower. And for the Gnostic texts, Vedantas, I am the creator. In the universe, there are two forms of manifestation, one indestructible, while the other attains destruction. In all the living things is found the form destroyable, but seated high above them all is the form imperishable. Apart from these two is the spirit highest. Of all manifestations, it is considered greatest. Entering existence, this supreme self, latent, exists. All three worlds, this being divine, uplifts. As I am beyond the manifestations perishable, transcendent and surpassing even the imperishable, the Vedas and the world together proclaim, I am the Supreme Self, they exclaim. My gnosis complete, he who has attained myself as the Supreme Self, he who has ordained. He loves me with everything he has in every way. As per his own nature, he adores me every day. The cryptic wisdom thus I have declared. To you, O Arjuna, I have unveiled and shared. This occult secret, by knowing and understanding, one attains the highest enlightenment possible to the living. Thus ended the 15th canto of the Bhagavad Gita, where Sri Krishna described to Arjuna the supreme wisdom of the eternal supernal divine.